everyone, a warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Sagittarius, and this is for the latter half of October, so mid to late October. I have to apologise, Sagittarius, I didn't quite get through all of my readings recently. It's been a very busy time for me, so please forgive me. But here we are, so I hope you enjoy this reading. It is general in nature, so please only take the parts that resonate with your situation. We do need to hear the advice and the guidance of Spirit and then apply it to our particular circumstances. If you need or want a personal reading for your particular circumstances, you can always contact me. My details are in the description box below. So let's get into your reading, Sagittarius, for the latter half of October. Sagittarius, lovely to have you join me. So we're doing your reading for mid to late October. Let's have a look at what Spirit is showing us for the events and energies surrounding you, the kinds of things that are coming up, decisions to be made, how you can best move forward through the current circumstances and what you can expect. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Sagittarius. The subject matter that is coming up has been in the forefront of your mind recently, has been all about commitment. What does that commitment mean for you? What does stability and certainty mean for you in your life? And quite possibly this is, questions around relationships, what it is that you want in your life. What is the focus for you in terms of growth for the future? What gives you that sense of stability in your life? So these are the things that you're thinking about, the energy around that, what you want to grow for the future. It's sort of like you coming to an understanding of what's important to you going forward. It's, assessing, reevaluating. So this is the energy of the Four of Wands. So as it's come up as the first card in your reading in October, Sagittarius, it's all about you planning for the future and sort of giving yourself time to think and get yourself in that space of imagining what it is that's going to bring this beautiful sense of abundance and good fortune, how things are going to progress and grow in your life. You're also thinking about your money at the moment. So Four of Pentacles is about being conservative, watching the pennies, being mindful of how you're spending it, and also thinking in the same way, how can you grow your pentacles? How can you improve your current situation? It's feeling a little tight at the moment, so you're feeling the need to be careful around your finances. So you're doing your best to hang on to what you've got without wasting your coins at the moment. We have right in the middle here the Three of Swords, which is pain in the heart. Things feeling that they're at odds and not working out in your favour. It's a difficult energy. It's a painful energy. It's the experience of tension and grief and hurt feelings. Tension. Things just being at odds with you and another person is usually the case when we're talking about matters of the heart. So this has been the energy, this has been the focus for you, Sagittarius, of recent times. Dealing with matters in terms of heart, the difficulties and the challenges around that, being very aware of your finances and what it is that is going to give you a sense of peace and stability and abundance for the future. All of these things are on your mind. I'm just going to pop that energy there because here I see a different kind of energy. This is more a decisive energy that is about planning and taking action and being confident. So we have the King of Wands and the Emperor energy, both very similar energies here. So this is about you stepping into your self-empowerment and recognizing that you need to take action on some big things. If you want to grow things in your life, you realize you have to take bold steps, risks, to be decisive and confident. The Emperor is also about planning and strategizing and looking at the bigger picture. The King of Wands is a very passionate energy, but it's also a very determined energy. And it's about taking, as I said, bold action. So this is the energy that you're stepping into. What you recognize is what you need at the moment in your life. So this is the realization after being in this sort of confusing, a mixture of confusing energy, stressed energy, reevaluation energy, that sort of thing. All right, so let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius for mid to late October? What else is coming up for Sagittarius mid to late October? Okay, so we have the Hierophant. So that tells me that something around, again, it could be around commitment, but the commitment here could be legal matters, connecting with a mentor or getting professional advice. Yeah. Along with the Magician, you are all about creating and manifesting at the moment. So with the Magician card, it's important to be aware of, well, two things here. Be aware of people manipulating a situation to satisfy their own agenda. It's also about you stepping into your power to create and manifest things, to use all of the tools in your toolkit to see beyond what's immediately in front of you and to have this ability to influence, attract, manifest, because you are in very much clear intention mode. You know, with the Emperor and the King of Wands, you have set your mind on what you need to achieve. So the energy of the Magician card is that you intend to create whatever it is that's on your list and in your focus. I just want to also, in addition to that, say just be careful of people manipulating you to fit their agenda around legal matters or something that's to do with contractual arrangements. So just be aware. People can be very highly influential, and in that energy there could be an element of confusion or something that you don't recognize. That's what I'm saying. The Four of Cups energy is about your desire to have your wishes fulfilled, a longing for something in particular that you seem to be very focused on, which kind of means you're not paying attention to some other cups in your life, areas where you potentially can get fulfillment. So your focus is on one area at the moment, and it's a kind of a longing and a wishing for. Perhaps it's to do with your dreams, and you spending time wondering how you're going to fulfill these dreams, what you're going to do, and even some imagination time, which is important energy too. It's not just about the longing, it's about, well, how do I visualize this all coming together? What is my idea of abundance and success? So it's a little bit of dream energy here to help you get some clarity for the journey ahead. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? So you are still experiencing a little bit of confusion. There's a pull here. I feel like you're being pulled, tempted. And that's what I was getting a little bit around the Magician as well. There's some energy around you that is creating tension and confusion and disharmony, which, you know, we see with the Three of Swords here as well. So be careful about what you're wishing for and what you want to manifest. Be clear about your intentions and the outcome. Is it aligned with your values and your future paths? So don't feel pulled by external energies that are not yours. You know, when people are getting in that influential, where people want to influence you, either in personal matters or business matters, you're going to feel a sense of unease. And if it's not feeling right, use your intuition here, Sagittarius, because it means someone is trying to get their own agenda met here. And, you know, if someone is using a lot of emotions, or you are feeling a little bit too much in your emotions, in this dwelling energy, then you're not going to get the clarity that you need to have around the situation. So this is kind of a disruptive energy. If that's the case, I would steer clear of something until you feel 100% sure that it resonates with you. If you're having a lot of indecision and you're finding it difficult to decide on something and you're umming and ahhing, it kind of is indicating to me that it's not in your best interest and you may regret it if you proceed. So give yourself some time out. The Hermit card is here. Give yourself some time out to connect with your higher self, to receive some spiritual guidance. Allow yourself the time to step into this, just having a moment of stillness away from the energies of others, so that you can get clarity and tap into what is right for you. We have the Empress energy here. We know that the Empress energy is all about love and nurturing and creating something, birthing something new. I'm not sure about why the Empress has stepped in here. I'm feeling this energy is someone who steps in to try and guide you back onto the right path. So it may be a person who's imparting or sharing a little bit of wisdom with you that is able to help you get some clarity by helping you to tune into your intuition, as opposed to the pull of the energy. The devil energy represents confusion and indecision. And the magician is someone who's able to, you know, make something appear really that it fits your goals when it really doesn't. So, yeah, don't let your emotions run away with you when you're making some decisions, especially around a contractual agreement here. Someone may try to pull on your emotions to agree to something, but this is an energy that's all about fitting their purpose and not yours. It will be a deceiving energy because it will come across as if it's that it's perfect for you. But truly, it's this person is really, their own agenda is more important. So it's a confusing and deceiving energy. So that the Hermit and the Empress energy, I feel, will try to guide you back to what is your purpose and your proper path. So you need to check in with your heart. Does it really feel right? Does it match what you love doing? Okay. Yeah, there's some great. Okay, wonderful. So the Sun energy, things become illuminated and clear for you, and you do get to that realization of what it is that you need to do that's important for you. So the Sun energy is being able to see everything, the truth of everything, being able to see the trees from the forest, so to speak. And then you realize, I know what it is now. I know what I need to focus on now. And it's also a very abundant energy. It's inspired, uplifting energy. Anything that's inspired and uplifting energy, like the Sun energy, then you can feel, rest assured that you're on the right path. The Ace of Cups is feeling really in the zone of connecting with what your purpose and your passion and your purpose. Beautiful. So something occurs for you where something hits the mark for you, where you go, oh, this is so me. So it's that sense of fulfillment and being on the right path. And, you know, I'm pleased to say we've got the star card here. So that's wishes fulfilled. So everything seems to work out beautifully in the end. So long as you trust your intuition and you come from your heart place, like what really resonates for you. It's not about the energy of others. See, this will be a test for you, Sagittarius, to really be able to recognize when someone else is playing with your emotions, right? The cup is representing your emotions, causing you confusion because they're trying to manipulate a situation that's going to suit them. So this is really testing your ability to recognize that energy. And so if you give yourself some time to really reflect and think about it, between the Hermit energy and the Empress, you will recognize what is true for you and what it is that you're supposed to be creating. That's your thing, your purpose, your journey. And when you do, you hit the mark. Bonza. You've got the Sun card, you've got the Ace of Cups, fulfillment, and the Star card. Unbelievable. Really, really perfect cards to receive. Fantastic. Happy for you. That's great. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, I'm supposed to go to this other deck. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Yes, I do feel that if you trust yourself and you do your homework here, Sagittarius, that you're going to end up growing. Your business, your quality of life, your money is going to increase, okay? But you've got to do the right thing by you and trust your intuition and trust what is right for you. You're doing your homework, you're getting on the internet. The Page of Swords is getting clarity around your situation, getting ideas for the business, getting ideas for whatever it is that's in your focus at the moment. When you do your homework, Sagittarius, you're going to come up with unique ideas that will assist you in getting success and growing your business, growing your pentacles, your money, your finances. But you've got to do it your way, your style, your way. So it's actually, in this case, really important that you listen to your gut feel. Getting advice from other people is one thing. At the end of the day, you've got to make the decision for you. Oh. Okay, so again, Spirit is just reminding you, you've got the Hermit card again. Take some time out if you're feeling the confusion. Take some time out to check in. Give yourself time to process and think about the situation. So it's twice we've had the Hermit card. The Seven of Swords is, I feel like there's some sneaky business going on. Something's not entirely clear. So someone's trying to get away with something. That perhaps they're saying something that's not entirely true, or not perhaps sharing all the information with you. Perhaps giving you one side of the coin, not the whole picture. So I feel you've got to be careful. There's an energy around you at the minute that is a deceptive energy. So Spirit has brought that up twice now. So you really do need to be careful about your decision making for the latter part of October, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What else do we have for Sagittarius at this time? So I really am feeling that the second half of October, last 2 weeks, is all about you preparing yourself for making some bold decisions and how you make those decisions, being aware of the energies around you. And of course, if you follow the guidance of Spirit, you're going to be fine. You're going to grow your pentacles. Just do your homework, get your ideas, focus on what's unique to you. And as you do, we've got the Ace of Cups again. I love it when we get repeat cards. You're going to hit the mark on what it is that you truly love. So stick with what you love, what's your passion, what is uniquely you. Ticking the boxes, doing it your way. That's twice we've got that card. Okay, great, love it. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Do it your way. Trust yourself in this situation. Gosh, we really are getting, everything is being repeated. We've got Three of Swords. There's an energy here that's really causing you some grief and stress. You know, the Three of Swords card, it's come up again. That's an energy that's going to be a very distracting energy for you. It's a difficult energy. It's a painful energy. I appreciate that. Spirit, what advice can you give Sagittarius around this Three of Swords card, please? Yeah, so the advice around the Three of Swords card, which is, you know, the swords in the heart, the advice is death and rebirth, which means it feels like something's coming to an end. Because you need to birth something new in your life. So the outer, what has been, needs to change because there's something within you need to birth. And that's why the King of Wands and the Emperor energy is here. It's the energy that you need in order to birth something new, in order to take action and to look at the bigger picture, to grow something. And why it is that you need twice to have the Hermit card here to go within, to really reflect and understand what you're doing, why you're doing it. And the Empress energy is about birthing something, trusting that. It's about creating a vision for the future, getting that clarity so you can have abundance in your life. Coming from the heart. So there is a death and a rebirth here. It's also about energies, Sagittarius. You know, leaving behind old ways of thinking and doing things and birthing new ideas, new projects, new energy in your life. So it's not just about people, it's about your energy, where you're focusing, new growth that's happening for you. So there is a little bit of contentious energy around you at the moment, which is challenging. Five of Wands is a very challenging energy. There's a lot of conflict. And, you know, people with different opinions and wanting to see and do things differently. Competing goals. So it's a very, this is also a distracting and disruptive energy. So be mindful if you're in the fray of something, you might have to step away and go into that Hermit energy just to give yourself that space to move away from the negative energy and create some calm to get clarity. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? Yeah, something has become too heavy for you. The Ten of Swords is the ending of a situation. There's nothing else left to do. It's a really, you get to the end of the road and you go, I can't do this anymore. And you now recognise you need to refocus and move towards the horizon. You see she's got her back turned and she's now moving towards the light, away from what has been quite challenging. Endings and new beginnings. That's the death and the rebirth. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's challenging energy, I have to say. But you do need to just trust yourself and trust what's in your heart, because we've got success here with the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Star energy, wishes fulfilled. You know, so it's not all challenging. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. is about growing something slowly and steadily, bit by bit. And that's important, and this is what you want to do, this is what you want to focus on, is growing your pentacles, being methodical about your approach. It takes time and effort. It won't be speedy, but you know, if you remain consistent, your pentacles are going to grow. People will follow you and want what you have to offer. So keep doing what you're doing. Be consistent with your message, because you're going to attract all the things that you need to create success with your business, your project, and bring that money in. It's coming. It's a work in progress. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So you're feeling your energy starting to lift eventually by the end of the month. The Page of Wands is, you know, inspired action. Okay? Sometimes it's throwing caution to the wind. So be a little careful that you're not careless. Sometimes the page energy is more about the feeling rather than the strategizing. So be careful with the energy that you don't get a little bit too spontaneous here and throw caution to the wind. But certainly happy energy, good energy is always appreciated. And then we have Four of Wands. I know we started out with the Four of Wands, but this is your idea of stability. You're trying to, everything that you're doing is to create stable energy, solid foundation. It's also about celebrating. It's, you know, celebrating the wins, celebrating with friends, raising your energy. Yeah. Celebration is what I'm feeling. Oh, beautiful. So we've got the Sun card again. So this is really positive, really positive. So this is the energy that you're coming to, as you're coming to the end of the month, Sagittarius. This is the energy that you are in, which is such a beautiful way to finish the month. Things do come together eventually. It has been feeling like it's a bit of a challenge to get there. You've had to let some things go in order to focus on new things in your life. You know, with the death and rebirth energy, it's challenging, you know, when you've got a lot of conflict around you and, you know, there's this experience of I've just got to move on and away from this. It can be challenging, it is difficult. But keep your eye focused on what it is that you are birthing and creating in your life, and give yourself that time to have time out to reflect on what it is that you need and what you need to, and what it is that you've got to understand. Because this beautiful energy here is about you really desiring to fulfill your dreams, your purpose and your passion, to create something new in your life. And when you're connecting with your heart, with the Ace of Cups, you just realize what it is that you love about what it is that you're doing. You're supposed to stay focused on that energy. You know, it's going to, you know, set you on fire in a really positive way with this illuminated 2 Sun cards here. And the Star card with your wishes finally coming true. You know, it's about setting your sights on a goal, staying consistent, staying true to you. And then the universe steps in to help coordinate things for you so that you can grow your pentacles for the future. And do this steadily, because you're going to have a following of people with you as you're growing your pentacles, which is successful growth here, very abundant growth, which will give you really good reason to celebrate very, very soon, at least by the end of the month. So don't forget to do your homework around things. You know, give credit to your own ideas. If you've got an idea that comes to you through some research on the internet, go with it. Have a go and give it a try. Even if you feel like a novice, the Page of Wands, even if it feels like you're not really sure about what you're doing, I feel like Spirit is saying, give it a go. Just, you know, don't put yourself in big risk, but give it a go. Love it. What a great reading. So let's just do a card from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. To finish up your reading. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Well, there you go. The message is chop wood. Get on with what you have to do. It's all about doing the do. So chop wood is, getting the tasks done and being diligent, consistent, putting your head down. Let's see what else. Right, so chop wood, staying grounded in your everyday, daily experience, doing what you have to do. So sometimes even when it feels like things are not happening and coming to fruition, the only way to get there is to keep chopping wood, to keep ticking off those boxes of things that you know you've got to do, the simple things in life even. So in order to create abundance, we can't skip the steps. We've got to do even the ordinary things so that we have the harvest in the end. So even what feels like a mundane step, and sometimes we can convince ourselves that we don't want to be bothered with the everyday chores, and that we can convince ourselves we don't feel like it, it's not going to give us what we want at the end of the day. Well, that's not true. Spirit is saying you've got to do those things. You've still got to chop the wood. Do your daily chores. Do what's necessary. Take your attention away from the goal that brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. Oh, interesting. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative and contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moment, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. So when you're having moments of confusion and a lack of clarity, and there's this kind of deceptive energy around you and you're not too sure how to proceed, the Hermit energy is about reflection, but it's also about just getting on with life and not overthinking things. And then in that space of stillness, of just getting on with the daily things of life, you're going to have that awareness come to you because you're not overthinking it. You're giving yourself space for the message to come to you. In terms of relationships, there's nothing more important right now than just doing what you need to do every day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even meaningful. It's not that you have to do anything in particular. It's just that you just need to get on with being who you are every single day. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That's perfect for now, Sagittarius. So just do what you have to do. Don't get too extreme in your emotions. No need to overtalk things. Just get on with the basic things of life together. So it's doing the daily things in your relationship right now, the very simple things. They're going to help both of you to stay present. And even with your prosperity, the prosperity message around your business and your projects, again, it's about doing the do, taking the time to do the small steps. It's not about making big, huge steps right now. All of the small steps add up to where you're going, and that's why we have the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's like slowly. This knight is not rushing on the horse anywhere. Okay, there's no charging energy anywhere here. It's about doing the do and being patient with the process. All of these things are going to help you create your dreams. They're just necessary. So this is going to give Spirit and the universe a chance to move things in the background for you, to orchestrate things to work out perfectly with the right timing. So right now, all you have to do is get on with doing the do. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading for the latter half of October. Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed that reading. feels like it was very clear. Spirit has given us confirmation throughout the reading of various things that are popping up with, you know, the repeat cards. So stay true to yourself, Sagittarius. I feel like it's all going to work out as long as you follow the guidance of Spirit. And come back and watch this video a couple of times. Save it to your favourite list. And don't forget, if you have liked this video, you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. It helps the channel grow so more people can benefit from the readings. All right, Sagittarius, take care, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.